What's good, YouTube? Dmgaming here, y'all, and today I want to go over the RPM running system, which is the real player motion. And I'm doing this for my boy Chris. He asked me to do this, so I want to do this. Big shout out to Chris, and that's why I'm using the Cowboys, because he's a big Cowboy fan. Now, the RPM system is it is my favorite, not one of. It's my favorite system that they have added to Madden. And what it allows the players to do is it allows the players to move, in my opinion, in a more realistic manner. Now, I noticed a couple of subscribers telling me that they've been having trouble running the ball because they can't get used to the RPM system because they're used to just getting the ball and just holding the sprint button with the running back. Okay, so I want to show you on this first run. Took the defense off for right now. I'm going to show you on the first run what it looks like trying to change direction without holding the turbo button. Okay, and this is what RPM does. So this is without the turbo button, changing directions. Okay, see, I was able to find the hole. See how he's planting the feet? See that? See how he sticks the foot and gets upfield? Okay, so now this time I'm gonna run the ball and I'm gonna hold the turbo button and do the same thing. Okay, see, a little bit different. See, there's no planting the feet. It's just a movement until I actually break down and change direction. So you see the difference already and how it's important about the sprint button. Okay, so now I'm gonna try to find the hole. I'm gonna just hold the sprint button as soon as I get the ball, and we'll see how difficult it is to navigate behind the line of scrimmage. Okay, snapping the ball, get the ball, holding the sprint button, bumping into linemen. See that I'm changing direction. Not very fluid, right? Okay. Let's do that again. Another running play. Let's go here. Okay. Not a counter, but this time I'm not gonna hold the sprint button. Hand off. See how he's able to find that hole, and then you sprint. Okay. Now I don't want to score. What I want to show y'all is what it looks like. Look at the lineman there walking down. What it looks like when you change direction. See, that's me changing direction. I'm not holding the sprint button. Now when I change direction, hit the sprint button, boom. You see that burst of speed? That's when you turn on the turbo. If I'm trying to juke out Dak, boom, hit that burst of speed. You see that? That's realistic to football, and that's what you want to see in the RPM system. Okay, so now I'm going to bring on the defense. And also, guys, I did notice a change in the remember I was talking about the lighting and stuff like that. So I went into my settings, I turned my brightness, I left it at 50, but I turned the color all the way up on the TV so that it shows a little bit different. But the way that you're going to see this whenever it's rendered, you're not going to see the lighting issues that I'm having. Now, this is not a HDR issue because I turned HDR off on the console and it didn't change much. It's still not as bright as it is whenever I render the actual gameplay, which is really, really weird. Okay. But I digress. So what y'all seeing is not what I'm seeing on my screen. So let's just do random plays. Okay, let's run the ball. Perfect. It's a run play here. Okay, and for those of y'all who don't know, the green square lets you know that you have an advantage running to that side of the field. Doesn't mean that you can't run to the red side if there's a red square. It just means that that play has a chance to be more successful. Okay, so RPM in motion. Let's see what we can do. All right, see, I should have just kept sprinting to the outside there, but okay, this is just a pass play, so I'm just gonna pass with that. I don't care if he picks it or whatever. I'm not caring for pass plays right now. I'm just trying to run the ball. Okay, run play, same thing, but you see that linebacker is blitzing, so it may be a good chance right here on the run game let's run to the other side. Okay, I see he's coming down. Okay. He's coming down, but we're still going to go to this side of the field. Handoff. See, that hole was right there, and I hit that sprint button. And I know you might say, well, that wasn't a big run. It was. I got positive yards. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get positive yards on the plays. because I know a lot of people probably aren't getting positive yards, and I don't know why they keep giving me these pass plays. I guess I need to go and pick my play, pick a run play, so I can get out of that formation. And they're running out of shotgun. See, they're blitzing again. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and check to a pass play, put Hearns on that slant route right there, and I'm gonna put Beasley going deep. That way their routes don't cross. Nah, just a tip pass. He should have caught that. Okay, let's get another run play in here. Perfect. See, okay, now it's red, which means I don't have the advantage at the line of scrimmage. Doesn't mean that I can't make a good play. So what I'm looking at right here is, if I'm looking at the center, number 72 right there, to the right side, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys in that red box. To the left side, there's only 3. Okay, so there's going to be a possibility for a cutback here. Okay, I'm not saying it's going to be there, but there's a pretty good chance. And if I'm able to cut it back, I could be at an advantage. So let's see. All right, so that was positive yards. I'm going to see that play in replay. Wasn't a big run, but it's definitely not a negative run either. So snap of the ball right here. I got the ball. I could have kept going to the outside. I mean, I got guys out here that can block. I got 2 blockers right there, and I got number 52 who was right there as well. That could have been a big run, but I wanted to see what was going to happen on the cutback and try to accelerate through that hole, which I did do. The linebacker just did a good job of scraping to the ball. You see, so either way it go, that would have been it was a decent play. Okay, probably bringing the blitz again. Let's run the ball just for the sake of it, because we're trying to show the RPM. Hit that juke move and get upfield. Now, if I was holding the sprint button right there, I probably wouldn't have made it past the line of scrimmage. And just another dead play right there. Trying to get there we go. Let's get a single back or something like that. Okay, so let's change it to the other side. We're gonna run to the strength. Okay. Try to hit the sideline there. I should have just cut it up and run it. That's what you don't want to do. There's a time and a place to do that. Okay, handoff. Let's just get through there and get what we can get. That's another thing when you're running the ball. If you're looking for these big runs, I mean, you got to kind of nitpick at the defense. And he just jukes out of bounds. But see, that's a run that I want to look at right there, because we're patient right there. Okay, I didn't hold the sprint button. I seen that right there, bounced out. Now I know you might say, well, that's kind of unrealistic as soon as you get the ball to change direction. No, it's not. Guys do that all the time. If I was holding the turbo button, I probably would have ran into my lineman. But see, right there, I hit the turbo button. Okay, get into open field, and there you go. It's a positive run, and I guarantee you, if you continue to chip away at the defense like that, you'll eventually break a big run. And see, that's just a good play by the linebacker. He came through clean on that. Wasn't nothing I can do about that. Not to mention, I'm running the ball instead of passing. Some of these defenses that they're lined up in, I would have checked to a pass. There we go. Just get positive yards. Could I have bounced that? Probably. But when I run the ball, when I see a hole, I try to get through it. See that? Good run right there. That's a decent run, man. That's positive yards. If you could chip away 4 to 5 yards a carry, I mean, that's going to be a first down in, what, 3 carries? Okay, so perfect play right here. We got a run play here out of the shotgun. As soon as I get the ball, I already see that this defensive end, I mean, that the tackle right here, I see him finna come free. He's to his right side, so I'm not going to run through there, because it's a very good chance I'm going to get tackled by him, and probably him too, because both of those guys are making moves, okay? But I see a hole right in front of me, and what else do I see? I see a lead blocker right here and a guy that's coming, but there's a good chance I probably can beat him off the tackle. I mean, off the ball, because I'm a little bit quicker. So what happens, I make that move, and the guy actually gets off of his block, okay? Mind you, I'm not pressing the turbo button yet, and this is how you can tell. Look how, if I was pushing the turbo button, I would have reached that guy right here and probably would have been tackled. But I didn't. I just changed direction first, and then boom, I changed direction again, and then hit the speed button. Now I got tackled, but that's a decent gain. That's what, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's a 10-yard gain. That's a 10-yard run right there. See, that's a first down. You see what I'm saying? Just off of something simple like that, okay? And that's all it takes. It takes patience. Sometimes you're going to get tackled in the backfield like that. Like I said, on a play like that, I would have checked to a pass, okay? But I want to show you the run game because that's what I was asked to show. Handoff. Now I want to bounce that to the outside. Cut up field. Hey, that's a first down. So hopefully this video has helped a little bit show off what the RPM running system can do for you. I didn't take any big runs and stuff like that, but I promise you those things will come. Just remember to always be patient when running the football. You want to be patient. And then when you see the hole, that's when you want to hit that speed button. Or when you're in open field, when you're in traffic and stuff like that, navigate to where you want to go. And when you find out where you want to go, bam, hit that sprint button. See that? See that? That's another great play. And I'm going to show the instant replay, and I'm going to end it there because that was a perfect run to show as well. Because I actually got onto the sprint button and I let off. So right here, I'm not holding the sprint button. I see that guy pulling. Look at that. I see my center getting pushed back. I mean, my guard. He's getting pushed back right here. So why? I'm not going to keep running that way because chances are, look, he gets pushed back to the point if I kept running that way, I was going to get tackled. So I'm not holding the sprint button here, y'all. And what it allows me to do is change direction on the dime. So bam, I changed direction. I'm following my guy. I changed direction again and bam, hit the sprint button. That's when I hit that sprint button. Is once I got to where I was going, I hit the sprint button. Boom, hit the sprint button, let off. See? Right here, I got the ball, bam, cut, hit the sprint button, got off of the sprint button so I can cut up field. And soon as I saw that, bam, hit that sprint button again. Now what I should have did was probably stayed straight right here, but I saw that guy right there. I could have probably tried to make another cut, but it's a good thing I didn't. I mean, I got good yards on the play, but that's a perfect example of what the RPM system can do for you, how he's able to change direction like that. But it's going to take some stick skills by getting onto the stick, the turbo button, and getting off of it. So looking at it from the side view, cut back, bam, hit that speed button right there and cut up field and get a positive yards. Hope this has been helpful to somebody. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Till next time, thanks for watching.